The Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown head-to-head trailer has launched. I'm going to talk about some details that you might have missed on your first watch. Do note that this is a pre-rendered trailer, this is not in-game footage. So as ever, this cinematic does not necessarily confirm anything for the final game. First of all, the game now has a Pegi 12 rating. The first trailer last year showed a Pegi 18 rating, however it was later confirmed by Nacon that that was just a placeholder rating. It looks like Pegi 12 is the final rating. This scene reveals multiple new manufacturers that were not seen in the first trailer. Here you can clearly make out keys for Bentley, Mercedes, Bugatti, Aston Martin, Lamborghini, Audi and Ferrari. We get a glimpse at some other keys, but at this time it's not clear what cars they are for. This is our first glimpse at a house interior. House customization was a substantial part of TDU2, so I'm not surprised to see this return. However, it's looking a lot more stylized and personal than anything we've seen in the TDU franchise before. Just like the first trailer showed us the side windows working and going down, this shot right here shows us the indicators working. People are speculating that the plate on the back of this Aston Martin is pointing to some sort of 2022 release date. People are not sure whether it's February 2022 or November 2nd, 2022 or even Q2 2022, and we don't have enough evidence to point to any of these. The plate on the Range Rover, I haven't found anything at all yet. I have no doubt it's subtly pointing towards something. Do let me know if you have any theories in the comments. This is taking place in some kind of underground facility. It kind of reminds me of the Doomsday facilities in GTA Online. I think this was done deliberately not to reveal any clues of the game's location at all. This is Texas Hold'em Poker. You can tell as 5 cards are face up in the middle, and each player has 2 cards face down. If you think this is weird or out of place, the casino was a major feature in Test Drive Unlimited 2. Here's some footage in the background. I am sort of surprised to see this return. I didn't think they would actually do it, but I am absolutely ecstatic to see the casino return. It really completed the TDU2 experience, in my opinion, as being this vast open world game. We can see this woman absolutely sending it all in this screenshot, but what I want to point out is that the character customization is looking pretty absurd. I do not know if this is just for the pre-rendered trailer, but it's really exciting to see the ambition here nevertheless. I just want to point out that the Range Rover SVR we see in this trailer is quite heavily customized, which may or may not be pointing towards some customization features in the final game. We will have to wait and see. This man was not wearing gloves in the casino, but now he is. This is the most pointless fact about the trailer I have to give you. This shot of the guy's watch shows that it's 23 degrees and not raining, which means it's definitely not in the UK because it's not raining. However, it does point towards the game's location being an island that uses Celsius and not Fahrenheit. The woman bets her car's keys at the poker table, which I guess points towards this being a feature. It's been a while since we've had pink slips or something similar in a racing game. I'm pretty glad to see it. You can see the casino chips also say Solar Crown on them, which points towards the casino being officially a part of the Solar Crown competition. This wasn't the case in TDU2, where the casino was a completely standalone experience to the Solar Crown Championships. This man needs to do more cardio. It's completely impossible to learn anything at all about the location in this trailer. I'm not even going to bother speculating. And hey, would you look at that? My guess from yesterday was accurate, as it turns out the game is indeed coming to Nintendo Switch, as well as PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Series S and X, as well as Steam and the Epic Games Store. The next chapter is July 2021. This is not the release date for the game, guys. This is purely pointing us towards the next chapter in the story that this trailer is telling. More information may be discovered by the community in the coming days, but the trailer is very, very careful not to give too much away, and it's only 1 minute in length, so I think for the most part we will be looking towards July for more news. Thank you for the support on my TDU coverage over the last few days. I've gotten some really nice comments, which is super motivating. As always, as soon as we get more information, I will let you know, but thank you very much for watching, and take care.